Hello, welcome to my channel, Rilany Creations. I'm Wendy and Halloween's almost coming up. If you are looking for a Halloween DIY, I have the perfect Halloween cat for you. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable Halloween cat. Once you've learned how to make this cat, you can turn it into like a charm that you can dangle on your cell phone or anything you want. Connect it to a keychain or turn it into a pair of earrings. The key to this cat is in the wire. You want to make sure that you use a flexible and strong wire, but that is also thin enough to go through all of these orange beads like multiple times. You want something that's super flexible, almost like a thread. What I'm using is this craft wire here, 28 gauge, dead soft. So I normally use half hard wire, half hard as in it's bendable but still hard. This time I chose a dead soft wire because I really want it to be soft like a thread while I am, weaving through all of these orange beads. So let's head on over right here, my crafting table, and I'll go over the materials and wire in more detail, and we'll make the Halloween cat together. Here is a closer look of the cat. We'll be using the same wire to go through all of these orange beads. So you want to use a dead soft wire so that it is soft enough to bend multiple times. You also want to use a 28 gauge wire so that it is thin enough to go through the same orange bead a couple of times. The copper color also goes well with the orange bead. I bought this on Amazon. I will include a link in the description. I am using transparent orange AB Miyuki Delica size 10 beads. You can search it online by typing in DBM0151. You can use size 10 or 11 C bead or delica bead. I don't really recommend size 8 because I think it's a little bit too big, but let's say you only have size 8 orange beads, then feel free to try that. Again, I prefer delica or C bead size 10 or 11. You will also need a round black bead. I am using a size 8mm here. My bead is black on one side and it looks like this on the other side, which I think it looks pretty perfect for Halloween. You will also need a black teardrop. Mine is 7mm by 12mm. We will start by cutting 1.5 feet of wire, so 18 inches of this copper wire. Fold the wire in half. Add 1 orange bead to the middle of the wire. Add 4 orange beads through both wires. Again, I am using size 10. If you're using size 11, you might want to add more beads, and size 8, you will want to add less beads. You want to adjust it based on the bead sizes and teardrop sizes you are using. Push the beads all the way to the bottom of the wire. Next, put the teardrop and round black bead through both wires on top of the orange beads. You can bend the tail here if you want. We will also bend it more at the end. Now take one of the wires and put 6 orange beads through it. Now wrap the orange beads around the head of the cat. Again, adjust the number of orange beads based on your orange and black bead sizes. Wrap the wire around the neck in one full circle. Next, put 8 orange beads through the same wire. Bend and curve the orange beads so that they are hugging the body nicely. Put the wire through the teardrop and round beads, so going from the tail all the way to the head. Make sure you pull the wire all the way up tightly so that there aren't any loose wires. Next, we'll repeat on the other side. Start by adding 6 orange beads to the other wire. Bend and curve the orange beads so that they are hugging the side of the cat's head. Wrap the wire around the neck one full circle and then add 8 orange beads to the wire. Put the wire through the teardrop and round black bead, again going from the tail all the way to the top of the cat. If it is hard to pull and tighten the wire, you can use a chain nose plier to grip it. Next, we'll add the ears to the cat, but before we do that, let's straighten the wires with a nylon jaw plier. This will make the wire easier to work with since we have bent it so many times. Take one wire and put it through the first orange bead on one side of the cat's head. Add 4 orange beads to that wire. Skip the next orange bead and then put the wire through the rest of the beads on this side of the cat's head. Since the head is curved, it's hard to put the wire through all of the beads at the same time, so I am putting it through 3 and then one last bead. I just finished putting the wire through all 4 of these beads. Now we'll straighten the wire with a nylon jaw plier again before putting that wire through the round black bead to bring the wire back to the top of the cat's head. It is going to get a little bit hard to maneuver the wire, so feel free to use a chain nose plier to grip and pull the wire. Again, make sure that the wires are tight, otherwise the orange beads will not hug the black beads nicely. Now you can pinch the beads to make it more pointy and look more like a cat's ear. Now let's make the other ear. Take the other wire and put it through the first orange bead on the other side of the cat's head. Add 4 orange beads to the wire. Skip the next orange bead and then put the wire through the rest of the orange beads on this side of the cat's head. Straighten the wire again with a nylon jaw plier and then put the wire through the black round bead to bring it back to the top of the cat's head. It's going to get a little bit hard to put the wire through this time, so try to wiggle the wire until it goes through the black round bead. Let's shape the ears and the tail. Next, I will show you how to turn the cat into a charm or add it to a chain or an earring. Start by twisting the 2 wires together. I like to start doing this with my hand first and then use the nylon jaw plier. I have about 2 to 3 inches of twisted wire. Now I'm going to create a loop using a round nose plier. You want to wrap it around at least 3 to 4 times so that it doesn't get undone easily. Once you're done wrapping it around, you can cut off the extra wires and then flatten any wire that is sticking out with the chain nose plier. To add it to a chain or an earring like this, we will still start by twisting the wires together, and then we will form a circle using the round nose plier, but instead of closing up the loop, we want to put the wires through the chain first before closing up this circle that we just made. The rest of the steps are the same. We are going to wrap the wire around at least 3 to 4 times before cutting off any extra wires. I will be adding more Halloween tutorials, and I also have a lot of Christmas tutorials. So please make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!